Hello and welcome to Beautiful Mind-IAS. I am Arun Kumar. In this video lesson, I am going to tell you that why some students, despite performing, do not score good marks in psychology. Despite they say that they have written very good answer, they do not get good marks. So what is the reason for that? So in our test series program, some students have written answer and their answers are not so good, but in doubt clearing class they ask that what is wrong with my answer, sir. So with the help of the questions I am going to tell you and you will realize. See, question was here. I am going to expand this one so that you could also see the things. Getting? I hope it is visible for you. See, this question 9a. This is question that I asked in our test series program. See, this question is that critically evaluate the role of feedback in program learning. Understood? Critically evaluate the role of feedback in program learning. Part 1. How does feedback facilitate and hinder learning outcomes? How does feedback facilitate and hinder learning outcome? This is the question. Understood? Let me remove this question from here so that I could explain this thing. And you keep that thing in mind. So now question is that critically evaluate the role of feedback in program learning. Now this side I am going to write what was they written a lot that what is program learning. You know this thing that program learning is that immediate feedback, auto pacing, break the task into smaller forms, so step by step, with the help of the Skinner's operant conditioning principles. They have written all this thing, and it was carrying 10 marks. So they took a lot of things in describing this thing. What was the question? Critically evaluate the role of feedback in program learning. Getting? See, I am going to tell you here that program learning, of course, that the behavior, when we talk about behavior, actually it involves stimulus and response. So stimulus and response, this is behavior. Whatever, when stimulus is there, response is there, it should be followed by some result, means outcome. Okay, this outcome should feedback. Immediate feedbacking is here. This is the principle. So only this thing is required. So after giving this description, you need not to elaborate a lot. You should see this thing, that how the result, knowledge of result, it could be positive, it could be, suppose you have given some answer, I say that wrong answer because it was negative, or correct answer, positive. So when this feedback is given, so what is the role of feedback in program learning? This is the critical evaluations. Means feedback is data based learning. You can say result based. There is nothing inside, everything is the way machine learns. So machine learning, AI give the data and machine will learn. Similar thing is there. Without this result, learner will not come to know that what was my response, whether it was correct or incorrect. So it is good for generally we believe that it is good for every kind of learner, be it mechanical learner or otherwise human learner. Question is that what is critical evaluations? When you say critical, without feedback, can learning occur? Question is this. So go, can learning occur without feedback? So you should address this question also. You are getting critical evaluations. So if you go by Tolman, if you go by other cognitive psychologists, they say that yes, learning can occur even if immediate result is not there, reinforcement is not there, but feedbacking is not there, nobody is feedbacking over there, learning could take place. But as far as within the framework of operant conditioning, you should say that Skinner was telling that it is the outcome that shapes behavior. So within the strict framework of operant conditioning, Skinner didn't give any credit to learning without feedback, means knowledge feedback. Getting? Go one step further. When he say that whether it facilitate or hinder, this one. So let me move rather than clearing. Suppose this is behavior. Here is behavior and here is behavior, means stimulus response. Keep this thing in mind. And here is the outcome. When this outcome is fed back to the learner, what happens? Case 1. It is a machine, AI, mature learner. Then what happens? This result, or even in animal, this result will always give idea that shaping will take place. Shaping and chaining work, I think, on the basis of the immediate feedbacking. Getting? And reinforce, of course. So feedback in the form of reinforcement, for correct response reinforcement is given. But can feedback hinder also? Question is this one. Now come forward. Case 2. If it is human, and if you give feedback, so some human, means suppose I am not mature enough. So rather than when I say incorrect answer or wrong answer, so when negative feedback is given, getting my point? When negative feedback is given, what happens? Generally, within the framework of program learning, feedback is very pivotal thing. Without feedback, learning will not take place. But when this feedback is given to human, he may, rather than responding, may react. Because from which perspective? Humanistic. We have a self-image, analyze from the feedback from the self. When you say that immediately you have written answer, I say that wrong answer. So you can take it as an insult. You can take it as that you are criticizing me rather than this thing. So the way I interpret the things, so from humanistic point of view, if learner take it as an insult, then what would happen? It will be hindering. Feedbacking, you have given feedback, very prompt feedback, but that is hindering. Moreover, if learner is not able to understand the feedback, suppose feedback is given that is not very clear cognitively, in that case also it could be hindering. So mechanically, for animal, for machines, for example machine learning I am talking about, feedback is, without feedback it will not take place. So the learning algorithm that is developed through programming, so-called program learning, feedbacking is pivotal. But for human learner, in some cases it may happen that human do not take that feedback in a constructive way, and that may be counterproductive. So in this case it will be hindering, not facilitating. Get it? Try to understand this thing. So feedback is very important thing, but in some cases it may, subjects may react because subjects are humans. Understood? So now see this thing, how I have approached this. And suppose one student is just writing what is program learning, what is program learning, what is program learning, what is the drawback of program learning. Where is the customizations? You should answer the way it has been asked. Get it? I have, see this question I am answering because humanistic psychologists have not given any view on program learning. Cognitive psychologists have not given any view, but you are using your own knowledge to analyze the situations, going beyond the given. Try to understand. Every time you will not be asked the ready-made kind of things. What is program learning? What are its components? Not like principles. It could be some parts of the questions is analytical, that you analyze and then you make your point. So if you become capable to analyzing, that is called higher order thinking skills, hot. If you develop this thing, it means your preparation is good. Understood? So see this thing, you need to write the answer the way it has been asked. I am repeating this. This is the requirement in the answer. And in short, I gave this thing. You understood the framework. So this is the thing, and always keep in mind, give customized answers. Whatever things you are telling, you just be precise with the questions, tune with the question, what has been asked. Otherwise, it will not give marks. Program learning, who is asking what is program learning? Understood? And one more thing, if you want to do practice on such questions, challenging questions, and you do not have any mentor, and you are looking for someone that who could give you personal guidance and all these things for 2025. So one of our new batch of test series is upcoming. So with the help of this example, I can also promote that things all. So let me tell you that on our website beautifulmind.in, detail is given. From 29th we are starting, and it is a weekly test series and very well structured it is, and on 28th of December it will be over. So if you want to do all the things within these periods from October, November, within 3 months, all the things, then here is a chance for you, because after January you will be engaged in prelim preparations. So I don't want to disturb you that time. So if you are looking for someone who could guide you personally, who could ask you very challenging questions, including P by Q wherever you have, so here is the chance for you from Beautiful Mind-IAS. If you feel satisfied, then you can go for it. Otherwise, you can take your decision, informed decision. So our approach will be like this. Getting? And I have several model answers sample also, you can see, and if you feel it is okay for you, you can join. Thank you all for watching this video, and detail is given on our website. So if you don't ask here in comment box, just visit our website beautifulmind.in. You will get all the details if that you require. And if you have any personal queries, then definitely you can ask our admin through email or WhatsApp. Thank you very much.